Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we are going to be showing you how to make a kimchi grilled cheese. Cue the music. Alright, well welcome back and thanks a lot for being here. If this is your first time joining us today, please do me a favor, head down, hit that subscribe box, and then hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload new content. Alright, you clicked on this video to have me show you how to make a kimchi grilled cheese. Let's drop down here and see what our ingredients are. We have got 2 slices of bread. I've got some nice Italian bread here. 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, 2 slices of provolone, and about a half a cup of some drained kimchi that we're going to use as a filling. Alright, before we start, I do want to give a shout out to a special lady over at where I work. I'm a chef at a senior living place, and this lady makes these towels that you can hang off your refrigerator or on cupboards or whatever. It's got a little hook here. She makes these from hand, and this has got mint and lavender and fennel, little seasonings and spices and herbs. She made this one and another one here that's got more herbs on it too, sage and thyme, and then some bottles, because she saw the bottles in the show that I've got all around the kitchen here, so she made one with bottles as well. So Abby, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It makes my heart glad that I can bring joy to these people and cook for them every day and to give you a little bit back in return as well. So thank you, Abby. Alright, so we're going to make a kimchi grilled cheese. Let's head over to our grill and start doing it. Alright, as we always do, we got our mise en place right here. We got everything we need for the grilled cheese. We got our flipper, we got our mayo spat there. This is pretty cool here. This is a flat grill on top, and they got like a broiler grill on the other side. It's got a little grease ridge here that you can pour the grease out. You can do steaks on the other side or paninis, and then you can do pancakes or like we're doing here, grilled cheese on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and light just half of it here because all we need is about half of it here to make a grilled cheese. So I'm gonna focus back in on where we're at here. And that link is down in the Amazon links that I do. I'm a little affiliate link there for Amazon. I make a percentage if people buy it, but it is a good piece of equipment. Doesn't cost a whole lot, and you can use it for anything, basically. So, alright, what we're going to do now, while this is heating up, we're going to take our mayonnaise, and we're going to one side of the bread with the mayonnaise. Now, usually you put butter on there when you want to do a grilled cheese, but I'll tell you, mayonnaise works pretty good as well. I'm going to let this get hot and we'll put this down. The mayonnaise gives it a creamier texture, and it gives it a nice a sheen on the bread too as it cooks, and you'll see that when we're all done. So that's getting to be a little hot there, so I'm going to put these down. And I'm going to put the provolone right on there. See how it just matches the Italian bread. That's why I kind of picked, because it's the same circumference and size as the bread. Fits really nice. And that's square where I'm going to have things hanging off. Now I'm going to go ahead and move this down this way. I'm going to put our kimchi right on the grill. Now you can pulse this up in a food processor. You can cut it up by hand, mince it up. I think it's going to work out just fine like this. I did drain it, but as you can see here, I got it on the grill. I'm going to let it cook out a little bit, get some of that liquid to burn off and cook out, and that will also intensify the flavor. There's all kinds of different kimchis. It's usually over in your produce section or in the specialty foods. But check it out. You can get mild, you can get medium, or you can get hot. This I think is extra hot, which kind of an idiot because I'm going to regret it after I eat it. But you know what? I don't care. It's good stuff. So I'm going to clean all this up and we'll let our grilled cheese do its thing. Alright, we got some action going on the kimchi. I'm just going to flip it over. Let it just, not a lot of liquid in there. Whatever liquid there is, it's just going to kind of cook out, and that way it won't make a soggy grilled cheese. Now all we got to do is let our bread get toasted. Just leave it alone, John. As soon as the kimchi gets hot, throw it right on top of the bread. We'll move our bread up a little bit, get it right over the top of the flame there, so it does cook. But this conducts heat very well as well. So you can find the recipe down in the link as well below. in the description box. All right, our kimchi is hot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place it right on our sandwich here. Move this up right over the flame. We'll just let this grill. Let me focus it on that. There you go. All right, cheese is melting. Let's take a look underneath. You can see we got a little bit of color going on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out on the shot just a little bit there. And then we're just gonna put this sandwich together. And I wanna get it just a little bit more crispy. As you can see, it's kind of pliable right now, but I wanna get it crispy so there's that texture when we bite into it. All right, so I'm just gonna let this cook for just a little bit longer and get a nice crust on it. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna cut it, plate it. We're gonna take some awesome photos of it for social media. We're gonna lay those photos into the timeline with some groovy music. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna give this a try. Enjoy the pictures, enjoy the music. Wow, there's a lot going on there. You got the texture, crunch through the bread, smooth creaminess of the cheese. That mayonnaise adds a little bit to it too with the flavor. And then you hit a crunch again with the kimchi, and then you get a little bit of zak. Zak, that's a culinary term. You get a little bit of zam with that that kimchi. This is my forehead's getting all hot, but it's not spicy. It's just kind of a very flavorful heat, not a bam, I'm gonna knock you out and, you know, put you in a coma kind of heat. It's just very flavorful heat, pickled heat. You gotta do yourself a favor, you gotta try this, seriously. Make a grilled cheese, go to the store, get some kimchi, get the mild kimchi just to try it out. Do what I did, grill it on the grill, get that liquid out of it, put it on that grilled cheese, cook that grilled cheese until it's crispy. And then you'll get all kinds of different textures and layers in there, flavor. It's just good. And use the mayonnaise, because the mayonnaise does add another layer of flavor in there where butter wouldn't do it. Butter would kind of make it weird. With that mayonnaise on that bread, kind of cuts out the heat a little bit. So, yeah, this is really good. This is one of the best things I've probably ever had in a while. So, give it a try. Hey, I appreciate you watching today. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to check out that description box on your way out. Not only does it contain the recipe for this show, but it also has a bunch of groovy links. I have a gourmet seasoning shop on Etsy and also have a cookbook on sale. Those links are down there. Don't forget to check out the playlist I've got down there for how to create a cooking show on YouTube, and also a playlist link for how to improve your channel and help it grow. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already, and then make sure you share this video with everyone that you know. Take care of yourself. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time right here on It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Bye-bye.